and I am a Google certified trainer, as Rushali said and introduced. And today we are going to talk about the new Google Sites. What is it actually? It is a website creator. You can create a website, but the best part is you do not have to know anything about coding it yourself. And the next best thing about this site or about this tool is that it falls under, as I always say, it falls under the collaborative category, meaning that your students, your co-teachers, they can all work on the same site together. You can have students make projects on your websites. You can have students post their work and their assignments, their tests, their work on your site. But I always recommend, as a teacher, I always recommend that you keep the website for yourself. You just share your website with your co-teachers so that they can add value and they can add content. When it comes to students doing projects and adding, take links from them and upload it yourself. Keep the working of the website with you. That is, but if there is one Alexa website, it's a different website where the teachers, where you are only a teacher and you that project is all what students are going to do, then let me tell you, there is nothing more powerful and valuable than this tool, because now the students are working on their own, they're posting things on their own. You have every project posted at one place. You do not have to scroll through, okay, which child had sent in your mails. Okay, I'm going to find the mail, I'm going to open it, I'm going to take it to my drive, I'm going to check it one by one. Nothing. You just have one link. And through that link, definitely you see every project that has been uploaded by your students. These are some of the example websites, and we'll come back to that later when we have already talked about what all do we include in the website, how to create a website. Definitely, I'll show you some very, very good examples of how teachers have created, how children have created their websites. Now, why do you want to build your own website? What is the need for the teachers to do that? As I said, you can share the work of the student and resources with parents. It is very important that the parents are also updated with what their children are doing. It's very important that the parents know what their children have done in the class, where their children stand compared to the other children who are submitting their work. What more can the children do in the next projects that the teachers give, right? So they can not only see the resources and they can see the work of their own kids, they can also see the work of the other kids, not to compare, but yes, to get inspired so that they can make their children work better in the next projects that are to come. With parents, you can share every information about the classroom, about curriculum. You do not have to go from parent to parent. You do not have to wait for the PTMs to share the results of the children, to share the what do you call the feedback for the children and everything. So you can share the portfolios of the school, of the children, and of the other teachers also, their mail IDs, their phone, everything on one website, so that the parents also know that when I go to this website, the class teacher has shared every information. She's shared information about the subject teachers, she's shared information about the syllabus, the curriculum is there, the diary is there, the almanac is there. This year, what I did was, on our website, we created a beautiful almanac, digital almanac with the book creator. I included every information there and the link was posted on the website. As easy as that, the parents know that anything that I want, anything that I want to do, anything that I want to see, anything that I want to go through, the unit test schedules or the exam schedules, everything is going to be available on this link. I just have to go and see it at appropriate place, navigate through and see it. I do not have to call the teacher every time. I do not have to go to different subjects, subject teachers, to get updated information about things like that. But yes, that is one place. I say, people say one, I call it a single place, and every data available, one stop shop, as we say, everything available there. You just have to go navigate and see. Now, these are the new Google site features. Earlier, what they were old Google sites. it was a little cumbersome. Though there were features, good features, but it was a little cumbersome for people to create a site without that required a little coding also. But now things are so easy with the new Google Sites. For the last 2 years, we've been using new Google Sites. Now you can use features like web content, clean themes, collaborative editing, and publishing is customizable. It's not that once you publish your site, it's going to be there on Google, or it is your choice whether people all around the world they want to search for your site or not, or that site is only for your students and your parents. You can customize that. Even you want to make it public or you want to keep it private, you want to include drives and calendars or maps. And the navigation, the best part is the navigation has been made very, very easy. It's very simple to go from page to page, just one click and you are there. Now, why do we want to use all these sites in the classroom? We want to embed Google Sites. We want the classrooms to have collaborative learning. It improves communication. Sometimes the students I have seen, they are a little shy to speak up in the class. They don't speak much, but their work speaks for them. So if the students find a very good opportunity to represent themselves in the Google Sites, in the Google website that the teacher has created for them, that improves not only the communication of the students with the other students in the class and the teacher, but it also improves the interaction, that the kind of interaction that the child might have, right? It also improves, of course, the digital literary skills of the students. And this Google site is cloud based. I have seen many people saying कि इतने सारे हमने files बना लिए हैं, हमारा computer heavy हो गया. Your computer does not get heavy with any Google thing that you do. It is all cloud based. It is accessible in the drive. Your drive is something that is getting heavy or light with the work that you are adding or deleting. It is not, it has got nothing to do with the RAM of your computer. Please don't use these words interchangeably. The teachers use that. It is cloud based. Cloud based means it is accessible from anywhere. You do not have to be on your computer to see where you are or what site you have to manage. You are sitting in the school in your computer, you can access. You are sitting in your friend's house, from there you can access. You are sitting in your own homes, you can access all these things. And if you embed, if you include Google Docs, Sheets, Calendar, YouTube, Maps, and everything on your sites, you can have link and access to everything that your drive has to offer. Now, when you make your site, you have to consider why you are making your site. Don't do it just for the sake of doing it. You have to have that vision very, very clear. Who is the site for? Are you making it for the children or your colleagues or the parents? And what kind of information do you want to give to the parents? You can have a different kind of a website where only the information about, say, the PTMs or the results or the assignments that you have given to the children, or you want to connect with the parents one-to-one, you can give them messages there. Or are you keeping it for the students, particularly for the students, where the students will be allowed to upload their assignments or their projects, or you are making it for your colleagues, say, in the school. When we make a website, you have to give information about the CBSE, the circulars that are coming, how your colleagues are collecting information from the students. For example, they are making one drive a few days back, or we keep getting things from CBSE. You have to collect information from the children and you have to keep it in. So if you're making it for your colleagues and your principals, what you can do is you can make a website with one page of CBSE, one page of classes, one page of results. So your principal also knows what is going on in the CBSE. She can see all the circulars and she can see all the responses to the circulars. If she has allotted to some people, particular person, then she can see and respond to that also, or she can get back to that person saying, okay, I wanted that kind of a thing to be uploaded and the CBSE was waiting for our class, so where is that? So I think as a principal, as a vice principal, it gives me really a chance to see all my information at one place, all the last dates for collecting information, and has the information been taken from the children and uploaded or not, right? And what information do I want the visitors to gain? That also determines the purpose why you are creating that site. Now, while we are going to talk about Google Sites, I will be using these terms very frequently for the next 1.5 hours. One is URL, which is a universal resource link or the address. This is typed into the browser to access the site. Browser is with Chrome, we call it the Chrome browser, or we call it the navigation browser, where you search things, where you write things, where you write what you want to search for. So whenever you want to search for a particular link, whenever you want to search for a particular website, you will have to write it in the Omni box, which Google asks us to use. Many people, they know this is search box and they write the search links and they find the appropriate material. But they do not know that Google calls it Omni box. Right? So in the Omni box, we are typing the URLs with the addresses or everything that you want to access. Now pages, every screen which is connected with every click is known as the page, right? You move from one page to another, from the home page to the second page to the third page. So every screen that is connected to the site when you click is known as page. Now I have been saying navigation very frequently for the last 10 minutes that I've been speaking. What is navigation? Navigation means the links, how you are sent from one page to another. You do not just write from inside the site, right? For example, I have a website which says class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 classes are there. I am going to put all the buttons for all the classes on the home page. Now, how do I go to the second page? How will the people go to class 1? They have to navigate. That is, they have to click on the link of the different pages, the links for which we are going to embed, insert in our site and link to that particular page. And that is how we navigate, go from one place to another, reach those particular pages through the links that we embed. The next thing here, you see, embed. Embed means inserting something from outside into your site. Embedding can be from the Drive, from Google Chrome, from the different pages of the same website as well. That is known as embedding. Banner appears at the top of the page, and publishing means your site is going to be visible to the visitors. So we are going to visitors. You can decide whether you want to keep it private, only for your students, or anybody in Google, anybody who searches for something. For example, I have made a website for class 12 where I have uploaded all my videos, all my content, all my MCQs, things like that, and I've made it public. That is not only my children benefit from that, but if there are other English teachers who are looking for information or looking for content, they can easily find it on my site. I'll be more than welcome to share my content with them. So these are the things. This is lingo, I call it website building lingo, which we are going to be using a lot when we talk about different things when we start building our websites. So getting started, we can start with a couple of options, more than 3 options. I think I've given 3. We can start with more than 3 options. I'll show you how to reach website, how to reach Google site with more than 3 options. And then we are going to do every other stuff that we have to do to curate one website. So let's go and find. The first way to start with your Google site is write sites.google.com. So when you write that, the sites, the Google immediately comes to recognize that this is the app that I have to launch. This is the app that I have to go to, and when you press enter, you reach a place wherein it will show you whether you want to make a new site. It will also show you your recent sites, the sites that you've already created. And remember, please, all these things are going to be shown from the Drive or from the email ID that you have logged in with. All right. I mean, if you say that I have made a website with my, if you say that I have made a website with my school email ID and now I'm using my personal, I'm not able to see my website, you won't be able to do that because all the websites that you have created with one particular ID or in that particular Drive are going to open up before you when you are signed in with that. If you want to see the school one, you will have to add the accounts, or you will have to navigate to the go to that particular account where you have created that website. Now there are some templates which have already been created by Google to make our lives easier, to make our lives simpler, and to give us a peep into how, you know, if you want to make a class website, so the teachers can have a sample website where they can make own changes and they can start working on that website. They just have to make a few changes. The layout has already been decided. It's not that you cannot make changes in the layout which has already been decided or which has already been given, but this is one simple layout which Google has given for the teachers, that this is how the class website should be, this is how it should look, and you can go and change these things. If you want to change a class name, you just have to go and write 6B, and the things are going to be according to what you wanted. They are going to be according to how you decide the layout, how you make the changes, how you want your website to appear. So this is one way of entering into a website. Second way of doing that is you just have to click on this app launcher. We call it very fondly for fun, we call it a waffle because it looks like a waffle. You just have to click on this waffle or this app launcher and you will get all the apps at one place. Then you have to find out where you want to go, which app you want to start. And for example, I want to start sites. I will click on sites and the sites is going to open up. Again, the same page or the same place is going to open up for me. The third way to do that is enter your drive, open your drive, and from inside the drive as well, you can start your new website. So you can click on this plus sign, this colorful plus sign. These colors are the exact colors of Google. This red, blue, yellow, green. These four are the default colors of Google. So, you will see these colors many times appearing at so many places. So this is the default color. So I click on this plus sign, which is new, and then you can go and see which app you want to launch or which new file you have to create. Be it click on more, and in more you will get Google Sites. You can click on Google Sites and it will start. Okay, another way of reaching it immediately is to write sites.new. It will open a new website before you and you can start without navigating anywhere. You can start immediately working on any app that you want to work with. You just have to write sites.new, docs.new, slides.new. But remember, everything that you are doing is going to be for this email ID only with which you are logged in. Please don't make a site on one email ID and try to find it in another drive. You will not be coming up with. There are possibilities that you can share, and every email ID of yours, even if it is from the school you have created and you want to access it with your personal email ID, definitely you can share, and we will see how we can share it with people, your mail IDs, so on and so forth, so that you can access it from every place, right? I hope that we are good till here. Let me pin this definitely, otherwise I'm going to close this Zoom meeting. So we are clear till here. Rishali, how to get into Google Sites, and then I'll move on.
Yeah, any questions? I hope we are all clear now how to start a site, right?
Yeah.
Now
There are four ways, remember, four ways. One is sites.new, one is sites.google.com, another is through the app launcher that Waffle I showed you. Go into Drive, and from inside the Drive, you can create that. And the fourth way is right from the app launcher, click on the appropriate app that you want to launch or you want to work with, and you are there. So four ways. Always remember, this is true for every Google app, not only for Google Sites. This is true for every Google app. Okay, yeah, so let's create our website now. Are we good till here? Sure. Let's move on. My screen is still shared, I believe. Yeah, okay, right. So now this is the home page, as we call it. We come to the home page, but before that we have to give a title to our site, we have to give the name to our website. Say we give it Orange Slates Sites Demo. Okay, this is the name that we give to our website. Now this you will see that the moment you write the name of the file, this is the name of the file. Okay, this is home for sites, and the moment you write the name of the file, the site's name also is taken as the file name only. If you want to go with the same name, it's absolutely fine. But if you want to go with a different one, you have an option to name your site as different. Because see, now what you can see from here is you cannot see the whole name. It is a huge name. You cannot, here the file name is all right. You can write along the name for the file, but for the site's name, right? It is not a very good practice. It is not a very good professional practice to give huge, big names to your website. So let's keep it simpler. Let's keep it only demo, right? Next thing we are going to give is adding a logo to your site. Now you can add logo. You can either select the logos which Google has already given you. Maybe you can select the logo from your drive. If you have made a logo and you have inserted it already in your drive or uploaded in your drive, you can take out the logo from your drive. You can take out the logo from the URL, image of the URL. URL images, I told you the link, universal link that is available. So what you can do is you can go and find here, say for example, logos. If you write logos, right, you will get images. You can go to images, just select. If you want to see only images, the best thing is just click on images here. So if you want to see some logo and you feel that, okay, yeah, this logo really works for me, you click on this logo and then you view the site, and you can, you know, copy the link address, copy the image address. This is with a right click. If this is the image you want, just copy the image address, right? Copy it, come back to the sites where we were in demo. You can paste the image and see with one click your image is pasted. This is by URL. Then you can directly search for the images right from inside your app, right from inside the sites. Now, whenever you are searching from images, right from inside your sites, there are a few advantages. See here, I went out to a new tab and I started looking for the images. The images that are shown here, the licenses of these images is going to be not the same as the license, because from inside the app, be it your slides or docs or whichever app that you, or whichever tool that you use, when we search for images from inside the apps, the benefit is they are common license images. There is no copywriting issue. There is no inappropriate content issue. So because Google has these tools for children and students as well, they keep it in mind that when the children go and search for an image from inside the app, see, from outside you do not have any option, right? If I go to net and start searching, the Google will not have that kind of a hold on what you are going to search. But if I, as a teacher, I'm giving a project to my children, I would definitely like to make sure that my children do not come across, inappropriate content or some sexual content or the images that might have an issue of licensing later on, or there might be copywriting issue that some person might come and say, okay, this is my logo, how dare you use it on your site? So if you want to avoid all those things, from inside, Google image search is the best option. So let us look for logos from inside. Okay, we are getting beautiful logos. I click on this. I click on whichever, this is a Dell logo or whichever logo or the image that you feel is appropriate. Click on that. And the moment you click, you will get this blue bar wherein there is a cross. If you do not want this, just go and click on it, and then you can start searching and navigating and browsing through other logos. But if you want that, okay, this is the appropriate thing that I want, click on insert, and your image is going to be uploaded. Do you see that? Right? Your image is uploaded. Now this is favicon, favicon as we call it. People call it favicon. It is not favicon. It is favicon. Favicon is the short form for favorite icon. Now, how is this favicon different from logo? Logo you see appearing on your screen here. The moment you have attached a logo, the logo appears here. This logo by default comes in a spherical shape. It's a square logo. Always you will get a square logo. But if you want, definitely you can go to your Google Slides or you can go to drawing tool and make it transparent. You can make it circular shape. You can give any shape to it that you want. By default, it comes in square. Now, what we saw was the logo. And favicon is how it is different. See, this image, this one, whenever somebody is going to open your website, here you see on my bar, here, you see this icon which Google has given for Drive. It is showing here, right? Just before the name of my Drive, it is showing Drive icon. Here it is showing Google Sites icon. Here it is showing Slides icon. And whenever somebody opens your website, this is how it is going to show. This logo plus written the website name or whatever you have written or given the name to the website. But if I want this to change, I want that when people open my website, this default Google site logo shouldn't be there. It should be something more than that. Then you can go and upload your fav icon, which is your favorite icon. So let's just select any and I'll show you how that works. But this you will be able to see after we have published the website. All right. So after we publish, I'll show you how this is different from the other. Okay, let's go and search. Say again a logo. So I find this one, say Intel, this Google, very nice. This one, which one should we say? Okay, this is the nice one. I click on this and I click on insert. Your fav icon has been uploaded, right? Now navigation. What is navigation? Navigation is a tool which lets you decide where your buttons for the websites are going to appear and how they are going to appear. Do you want these buttons to be at the top of the website or at the side, right? Or do you want it to be white? You will see how the website changes. You want it to be black or you want it to be transparent. You know, there is no bar. When you click on whites or black, whites and black bars appear at the top. But if you click transparent, then it merges with the color of the header file or the color of the image header that you have inserted. So let's click on black alert for your convenience so that you are able to see all the buttons, etc. also fine. These are viewer tools. That is, you always must keep these things on because it allows you to insert a new page or insert a new sub page, so on and so forth, right? So you must always keep this site on. These are buttons on. It will show you the last updated time. It will show you the contact form, so on, anchor links also, so on and so forth. Analyticals is how many people have connected to your site, how many people have should come to your site to visit your site. You can have that measurement ID also here. For that, what you have to do is you have to go to Google Analyticals, which is another app, I must say, Google Analyticals, and from there you measure the ID. If I have time, I'll show you. But as a teacher, it is not very important for you to learn this. This is more important when you want to, advertise your product and you want to see how many people are visiting my blogger site or my project site and things like that, right? Another one is announcement banner. This announcement banner, just give me a moment, just a moment. So here we are. So yeah, announcement banner always appears at the top of your website. It is for always, and it makes sure that students always see that banner, always see that announcement whenever they visit the site. For example, I write CBSE syllabus can be viewed from here. Now the CBSE has given us, going to give us actually a new syllabus for 10th and 12th, which is going to be rationalized, which is still for the first term, which is for the last term. It is very important that the students should always be able to see that syllabus, right? Right into wherever they want. They do not even have to navigate through this, the pages and everything to see it. What you have to see is click here, and you just have to give the link to the site. I'm just giving any link on, right? As of now, I'm giving any link to show you how it works, because the CBSE hasn't given us a syllabus. And then I write open in a new tab. That is, if you see that it is going to open in a new tab, or within that website only it is going to open. That is your choice. You can click this on and off. And visibility is that this banner is going to be visible only on the home page or every page that the child appears, navigates, right? So for me, it works very well with homepage only. And we have gone through all these tools. Let's get started. You see this? CBSE syllabus can be viewed from here. Click here. And when you click, you reach that website or reach that place for which the link you had inserted. This is a very, very important tool. Always use it for something that the children should always be reminded of whenever they see the site, or the teachers get reminded of. And you can keep changing these banners from time to time. There's no problem in that. It's not that once it has got stuck, then it is going to be here only. You can keep on changing these banners from time to time. I keep doing that for my school whenever there is something really important that CBSE wants us to do. For example, now we are going to have CBSE training coming up for the primary class teachers. So I have put in a banner that please register yourself. The primary teachers should register themselves for the training. Click here for that. I've given them a link where they can go and register, so that you do not even have to go and find on CBSE site where is the registrations page and where I have to register. It's very simple for them. You can do the same for your colleagues or your school or your children. Right, now let's start. Now this is banner page. Okay, this is your banner. This is the image which is by default given by Google. You can change and you can make it what you like. You can have this header type also. First of all, let's see how we can change the image. Either you can upload the image from your computer. Upload always means that it will fetch the things out from your system, right? Uploading always means that it will go to your system, and if you have something available there, it will fetch the images out from there. Let's see if I have a logo that can work for me. Okay, let's see if this works. And I open, and here it is. Right? Now, visibility is always maintained, adjusted by Google on its own. It wants that the image should not be the priority, the page text should be the priority. Then it will adjust the readability. Adjustment of the readability is given. But if you do not want that, you just have to click on this icon and it will appear the way you had inserted. But it's always good to let Google remove the readability adjustment and do it. And this tool is the anchor image, where you want the image to be, like right above, maybe some in the center, some could slide right side, left side, wherever you want the image to get slided, or whichever direction of the image you feel it works well for your website, you might do that. And you can select the image right from the gallery which Google has given you. It has already given you beautiful images right here. You can select any. You can go by URL, as I just told you. Go here, look for images for header, and you will get a lot of images from here. You can select any, right? You can select any and copy the URL and slide there. You can search right from inside the Google. Maybe it is in your albums. If it is there in your albums, you can use that. Or if they are there in your drives, you may use them. You may take it out of it and then use them, right? So it can be from my drive, it can be from shared drive, wherever. I'm just going to get one image from here, which I like really well. Just select the image that you like and then click on select. And your header image is changed. Now you can change the heading. You can change the text of the title page also, right? So I want a demo page, or for teachers, let's say class 12. Okay, you can make changes in the way it looks. You can change the font. Let it be Science Roman. You can change how it is going to appear. You can make it bold. You can make it italic. You can underline it, and you can change the text color as well. See, class 12 works well in black or in white or in yellow, whichever. This looks good. Okay, fine, good enough. So we go with changing the images of the the title also. Right from here, as we start, there is an option of themes available to us. Google gives us an option of themes. You do not like this theme, you can change the way your website is going to appear. Click on Aristotle. This is how it appears. Click on Diplomat, Level, Impression, right? Howsoever you want your title to appear, your website to appear, you can also select the color. How is it going to look when you define the different colors? So I'm just going to take away underline from here so that you understand this better. Green, gray, black, or the color that you choose. It also gives you the choice of whichever color that you want. This is a very bright color. Let's go with that, and let's go with this theme maybe, or this theme is good enough, and I am done. Right now, let's start inserting things into our website. So if it is class 12, what do we want on the home page? Let's insert one text box first and see. We want syllabus. Then we want what? Say unit test. Then we want say link for teachers, subject teachers. Let's say subject teachers. As of now, we are going to do with this, and then we will create more pages and all. So what do we do is we click on this, make it bold, make it a little clearer so that you see it clearly what I'm doing on the screen. You can align the text also, bring it in the middle or wherever you want, and you can give them a number as well, or a bulleted list. So I'm not going to go with lists and all right now. We are going to go with these things right now. What you can do, this is one text box that you have created. You have an option of giving the background to the text box also. How you can do that is click on this color palette. This is a background for this section. This is one section that has been created with the text box. So you can give a background. This works fine. Click on this. It will get a background. If this doesn't, you can select an image that goes as the background. And select this. And it goes like this. Right? This is how your things are going to look. Now we have to link these things so that the children can go to these buttons when they want to look for their subject teachers, or when they click on unit test, they should be taken to the page which talks about unit test. When they talk about subject teachers, they should be taken to the page which talks about subject teachers. So what do we do is we click on pages and let's start inserting pages. Right now, there is only this home page. All right, let's start inserting pages. For that, what we do is we click on new page. Just click on new page and give it the name. Shall we give the name syllabus? Let's do that, syllabus, and we are done. We need one more, which talks about which talks about unit tests. Then there is going to be another page which will talk about teachers, subject teachers. So here we are, and we are done. So here it is teachers, unit tests, and syllabus. Because we had made the settings to appear, for the buttons to appear at the side, it is appearing on the side. Let's change this, and for our convenience, let's keep it on the top so that you're able to see everything coming on the top. Here we are. This is the home page. This is the teacher's page. This is the unit test. This is the syllabus. Now what I want is when the children click on this, they should be taken to syllabus page, right? You can change the way it's going to be navigated also. So let's keep syllabus first, then unit test. You can drag it up and down for these things to appear in the way that you want, right? And we are done here. So let me rename this to unit tests. And we are done. Right. So here we are. What we are going to do, we are going to go to home page. When the children select syllabus, we are going to select syllabus. You will see this image here of a small code, as we call this one, right? जिसको कहते हैं ना जंजीर की कड़ी होती है, that kind of an icon. You just have to click on that. That will tell you that if you click on this, that page is going to be linked along. So click on this, and what do you want to connect this with? Are you going to connect this with something from outside or something from within the page? So I select syllabus, which is from within the page, and click on apply. Select this, click on link. The second one is unit test. It will be taken to unit test page. Select this, click on link. This will be taken to teacher's page. Apply and done. Let me show you how it appears when you are giving it a preview. Let's see the preview and let's see how it appears if the children are seeing it. So now your website is going to appear like this when somebody is seeing on a larger screen, which is a desktop. It will appear like this when somebody sees on mobile phone. It will appear like this when somebody sees on a tablet. You can make the adjustments with the font size and everything when you see the preview. Now in the preview, I see that subject teachers is taking 2 lines. I don't want that to happen. I can go and change the font size. So if I click on syllabus, see the syllabus page opens before me, right? Then I click on teachers, the teachers page open before me, and so on and so forth. I can go back to home. I can click on unit tests and see the unit tests page is going to open for me. So keep checking the preview. This is one tip for all the teachers who are making websites. Whenever you are creating websites, keep checking how is it going to look like for your children, because that gives you an idea about, because every child will not have laptop or desktop. Most of them are doing work from their phones only, from the smartphones. So keep on checking how it looks. So as I said, I saw that on home page, our subject teachers was looking a little bigger. So I go and change the font. And here we are. You can do anything that you want with these things. It's very easy. Now, I have inserted one page, all these pages. Let's go and work on these pages. I go to syllabus. Now, what are the children going to see here? I want to insert now. Let's insert an image and then a link to that image so that they know that when I go, I see this text box and I click on this image, the image of the syllabus is going to open up. So let's upload an image or select an image. Image again, the same URL is going to open. You can do that with the text also, and you can do that with the your images also. So I click on syllabus. Maybe I like, if we are English teachers, let's write syllabus English. Say this is the image I find. Okay, this is nice image. Click and then insert. Once you insert an image, you have an option of adjusting the image, dragging it, keeping it where you want, and making it appear as you want. This is the crop Okay, when you select the image, these are the 4 things that you are going to get. These are the 4 options, editing options. This is for cropping. You can make it appear bigger, smaller. This is cropping, how you want the image to appear on the screen, right? Click on this. Then there is uncrop. If so, whatever you have done before can be uncropped. This is inserting link, and these 3 dots. Whenever you are encountered with these 3 dots, not only in sites, anywhere on your websites, anywhere on your Google apps, always remember these 3 dots say that there are more options to explore. Please click on me and see what more I have to offer you, right? So when we are going to click on these 3 dots, we get more options. You can replace the image, you can add alt text, and you can add caption to the image. Let's add caption that this is English syllabus. And we are done with the captioning of the image as well. You can make this, come in the middle or linking or whatever. So now what I do is, I want that when the children click on this image or they click on this text, they must be taken to the syllabus page. So for that, what I do is I click here, okay, and I click on the link. I want the link for the syllabus to come. So let's find out if there is any English syllabus, anything I will take out. So for example, this is the one I want. I click here. This is the link. This is how you're going to copy the link, okay? Just take the link from here, Control A, do Control A, Control C, come back to the website and insert the link, and then you apply. What happens is, when people will click on this, they will be taken to this page, syllabus page, right? As simple as that. You can link it, right? Now embedding, how embedding works. What is embedding? We have inserted a text box already, right? We have inserted an image already. Now let's see how embedding works. What is embedding? Embedding means inserting. Either you can do that with the URL, that is with the link that gives out, or with the code that it gives, right? So most of the time embedding works with YouTube videos or videos for that matter. So let's go to YouTube and find if there is any video which suits us. Okay, this open chat is a nice video. I had attended this open chat a while back. So I click on this video. For example, this is the video that I want to insert through the URL embedding code. Okay, once I will embed it through URL, another time I'm going to use the code. See how it works. Right click here, and what you will see, copy video URL. Right? Click on copy video URL, come back here, insert it here, and what you will see is the video is inserted. Another thing you can do is embedding the code. So what we are going to do is, we are going to copy embedded code. Every video that you go to from YouTube, either it is your channel or somebody else's channel, they are definitely going to give the embed code. So copy the embed code, come back here, again click on embed. This time click on embed code, Control V, next, and your video is inserted. These are the 2 ways to insert the videos. Okay, now let's insert something from the Drive. Let's go to teachers and let's insert something from the Drive. For example, in Drive section, the teachers say a unit test. Let's go to unit test, and they want to insert a folder, or they want to insert one file. So what they can do is, I can go to my Drive. Either I can click on shared with me files, that the files have been shared with me, I can do that. Or the recent files that I have created or worked with, I can insert those. So I go on here, I click on this, click on insert. My file is going to get inserted directly from my Drive. Okay, let's go to Drive again, and let's start or try to insert something else. This time I'm going to insert the entire folder. And the folder is inserted. See, the whole folder has been inserted here. whosoever is going to have access to this website is going to get access to the entire folder. They can go to any file inside this folder and access it, right? Next thing we are going to do is, again, layouts. Okay, what are layouts? Now, layouts are simple things that work along with the, if you want to insert one image and text, this layout works best for you. If you want to insert 2 images, 4 images, these layouts work best for you. It gives you automatically the place where you do not have to adjust. Okay, this is my picture, here is going to be the text. Automatically, Google has created a layout for you. If you want one picture and one text, or one video and one text to go along with that, if you want 2 spaces, if you do not want anything, you can also delete them. So right now I'm going to delete these sections. I'm going to come to the section which talks about 4 things. Right now, from here in the syllabus chapter, in the syllabus thing, you can click on, or you want the Facebook, say the link of the Facebook page of the teacher, of the school, the link for the WhatsApp, number, etc., etc. What you can do is you can insert and then link it. Okay, these layouts work best that way. When you will see the preview, you will see how best they work when you are creating one below the other. It works like app. It looks like an app more than a site. So I click on this plus, I select an image which talks about, say, Facebook. I select an image which will talk about, say, actually this was Drive. Okay, image search, let's talk about Facebook. Say a logo, this logo is fine. I insert it. I go to this one. Okay, I select the image of, say, WhatsApp. This is what I find fine, or this one works well. I'm going to go here and insert. The third one, say, the phone number, contact number of the school, right? So from image search, we'll go with contact number, logo. This is fine. Insert. And here, I can upload, say, this batch. This I have uploaded from my computer. The others were from here. So what you can do is, you can either directly link the images if you want this edit image. If you want this to be deleted, you can delete this also. You can just let go of this. But if you want the image to be there, if you want the text to be there, if you want this text to be deleted, you can delete the text also. If you want only the image, you can wait for only the image as well. So what we are going to do here is, I will write link. Okay, click here, or I can write here, click. And now the next thing that we are remaining with is linking them. So what do you want to link? The picture, or say the text, right? So now you can link it with whichever link you want. For example, you have a link for the Facebook page. Whichever I want. Okay, for example, this is the link. I'm not going into the details of Facebook page and everything. I copy this link, I come back, I insert the link, and I apply. Okay, here I just want them to link it with my number. Say, will this work? See, this is not working because this is not a link. You cannot link it with, just writing a text or just writing a number. That's not how it appears. right? You have to give a proper link. Here also you have to link the address and the number, and with this you can link it with any website that you want, any home site that you want, so on and so forth. This is how the layouts work. Let me show you in the preview how it's going to look. See, one after the other, these images are coming. I have not linked, I have just linked this Facebook. So when I click on Facebook, you will see I am taken to the page which I had linked. This is how inserting works with text box, images, embedding, and drive, right? This is how it works. Now, coming back to these buttons, coming back to these places, how we are going to insert them. Let me insert a new page here so that we can work out the things. New page, say miscellaneous. Okay, in this miscellaneous page, how am I going to go about the things that we go on inserting? In this miscellaneous page, let us insert a collapsible text first. What is collapsible text? For example, right from here, I'll just copy. Okay, I copy this heading. I copy this heading, and then I want this data to appear. So what happens in the collapsible text is next. Okay. What happens with the text is sometimes you want to write a huge thing about the school. For example, you want to write the history of the school. It doesn't look nice when people come and see the whole thing being written here. So collapsible things does what? Text does what? You just have to click on it, and when you click on this text, the text that appears is here. Otherwise, it is going to be hidden. This text is going to be hidden. Only the people who are able to see the text are the ones when they will click on this down arrow. Let me show you once again how this works. Click on collapsible text here. When we go to the preview, when we see the preview, see it's, if you do not want, this is how it is. And if they want collapsible text, the entire text is going to be visible to them, right? The next is, I'll come back to table of contents later because this is not usually used by teachers. Image carousel, this is very, very important. Why this is important? Because this is where you can make the images of the child's work come to be shown and displayed on your website to the parents or principal or whosoever visits your website. So I'm going to click on image carousel, click on this plus sign, carousel this is, click on this plus sign. You can either upload or select images. I'm going to upload. Say for example, these are the images that I want, 1 and 2. Click control and you can select as many images as you want. Okay, and click on open. So now these are the images that you have inserted. With every image, you get an option of inserting either the caption or alt text. Alt text means that the people, if they are not able to read it, then the image should tell them what this is about. Okay, the image will tell them what this image is about. They have to, they are accessed by the screen readers for people who might have trouble seeing your content. So if they're not able to see the content of this image, it is going to be read out to them, right? So I'm not going to go to alt text, which is not really used. I'm going to go to the collapsible, sorry, this one, image carousel. Upload the image, 1, 2, let's do 2 for a while, and then click on, maybe add a caption. So this is my first, or you can write the name of the child, whosoever has inserted, and click on insert. What you will see is the carousel is inserted. carousel is inserted, and in this carousel you are going to see two dots appearing here. Now how do these dots appear? There are settings for that. If I click back on this, image and this carousel, you will see that when I start inserting and uploading the images in here, whichever you want, what happens is it will give you more options where you can have this gear of settings. Okay, go to this settings. If you want the dots to be inserted, that for example, there are 10 images, not more than 25 images are allowed at one time, but you can try. These dots show that there are 25 dots will appear for one dot for one image to scroll through. You can show the captions that you have given to each image. This becomes handy when you want to name the child to whom that image belongs. You want it to auto start. That is when people access your website, it should start running on their own, running on its own, right? And the transition speed can be from slow to fast. Slow is around 4 seconds and fast is half a second. So I'll go to maybe slowly, which is 2 or 3 seconds, and I click on insert. If I see the preview here, you will see this is how it is appearing. And the other one, that will auto start if you want it to auto start. Where had I inserted that? So wherever you have inserted it, it will appear to work the way that you have asked it to work. Right, here it is, this one. Let's find out. This is unit test. Let's go and see, because that was an auto thing that I had declared there. Let's see how these are working. And this is how the carousel works, right? After every 2 seconds, it is going to change on its own. If you have done the settings that way, after every 2 seconds, it will change on its own. See, these are the settings. If you want to update, you can update. You can go to the setting and you have made it fast. It will update every half a second. The next image is going to come. Now, this is button. What does button do?
Najit, I'm pausing you here. So any questions still here? Are you able to follow? Is the speed okay? Anybody would like to share something? Seema ma'am, okay? Good.
Yes, ma'am. No doubts.
Are you doing along with us? Any of you doing along with us?
No, I have just written it.
Okay, written it down. All right.
Yeah.
Malti ma'am?
I could follow, no doubt at all. But I keep creating side by side, and I'm trying to explore more.
Sure.
Okay.
Amazing. Good.
Thank you. It's very clear. It's very clear.
Good.
It's okay. So
it's okay. Or Momita ma'am? Momita ma'am, you here? Shivraj sir? Okay, noting. Good. So the thing is that whatever you are listening right now, you'll feel, because Najit ma'am has worked on sites so many times, it's easy for her to click immediately what is next and go, right? For us, it will take some time. So I would really request you, please practice. And if you have questions, please ask. Not today. You might practice it later. Please ask even tomorrow, day after, whenever you perform, so that it's very clear to you, because it's a very, very interesting tool to use in the classroom. Right?
And
yes,
for
Najit.
teachers, this is very, very important, because you know why? One advantage is all things at one place, all resources at one place. Second is you do not have to create resources all over again. Every year, the sessions, when they start, you know that my resources have already been created. You just have to share it with the children. And whatever deletion, updation, definitely you have to keep on doing. But once you have created it, it is going to be with you forever, right? So make an effort and create a website for your class. It is really going to help you. and the children are going to respect you, especially English teachers, because our children do not study English till the last moment, especially science children, or they will not study when the exams are approaching. Only then they will remember to study English. So what I do is I keep every resource at one place so that वो hodgepodge ना हो जाए एंड में कि मैम मेरे को ये लेसन के नोट्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं, मेरे को वो लेसन के एमसीक्यू नहीं मिल रहे. Everything at one place. Go revise, search, do navigate. You will get everything in this link only. So no need to panic. No panicking around. You will get everything here, right? So that is a very, very good way of children also respect and like these things. They also like to keep it organized. If they get organized material, nothing like that.
Right, ma'am. I think we can continue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. So here we are. Now we come to button. Okay, what is button? Button is big or small thing that the children or the people can click on to go to a particular link. You can make the button to appear different from the other material, right? Button itself creates a clickable place for itself. Say, okay, teacher. And the link that you give them is go to teacher's page and insert. Okay, you can make it bigger or smaller. Now, when they click on this, they will go to teacher's page. Okay. And when we come to teacher's page, when it is going to work when you are seeing the preview, right? It is going to work there. So when we go on teacher's page, what do you want in the teacher's page to come like? What do you want here to appear? So let's say I want a image of a teacher. I can upload any image, say mine. And you can write a text about the teacher. Okay, she is whatever. And if you want them to connect with the students, the next best thing you can do is mail her. And what you're going to link it with, select it, link. You can write mail to you have to write the email ID of the teacher and click on apply. So what happens is, let me just make it a little more colorful so that you can see. Okay, so when children click on this, they will directly be led to a page wherein they can write an email to the teacher directly. Okay, they will be able to write the teacher's images directly. Okay, this something is
मेल टू हटाना होगा ना?
नहीं. Link में. No, it works like that only. Maybe something is happening. I'll come back to that. I'll definitely come back to this. But you can directly get it mailed to the teacher, and it can appear in the text. And directly the teachers are going, the students or the parents, they can talk to the teachers or mail her or things like that. It works. अगर link हटाएंगे तो कैसे चलेगा? No, नहीं.
नहीं वो मेल टू हटाना होगा ना, बाकी तो करेक्ट है. हाँ
नहीं राजे, वो अपने आप मेल टू आ रही है, कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो रही है. ठीक है, we'll come back to that. मेल टू तो लिखते ही लिखते हैं. We'll come back to this. I'll just come back to this. Maybe it is not taking because this is my domain and it is not going outside the domain or something, catching things there. So I'll come back to it.
Maybe
right.
So a little bit of space in between mail to and the address, I guess. Something like that, or what?
No, that link does not work that way. See,
Okay.
The moment this link goes hazy, it means that something is wrong.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, now it comes blue. That means now the link is right. The link, I am putting it appropriately, but it is not catching that link. It is not going to that appropriate link, right? Because the
Yes,
place
yes.
maybe, yeah. So that way it works. Always remember, whenever things are not happening for you, mail2 is not working. This is how it is. It is highlighted or not. That means you cannot apply or you can apply. Something like that. It works. Okay, we'll see it later. I'll just come back to this. Now, the next thing you do here is you want to insert a YouTube video. We have seen you can also insert the entire calendar. Your school calendar, your class calendar. This is the calendar for my training. This is class English 12 calendar. Whichever calendars you want. You want 2 calendars, you want 3 calendars, you want 4 calendars. Holidays in India, just go and insert them. And what you see are the tables or the calendars for the whole year for all these things, for all these links that you have inserted. Okay, this is the calendar for, say, the class calendar. Let me put a calendar for my training also and insert, and see another calendar you will get. Children can look for the events if you have set some events for them. Children can look for the work if you have looked for the work. If you have given some work to them, they can see it week-wise, they can see it month-wise. These calendars are going to appear on your screen wherever you have inserted them. So it becomes very easy for the children to see that, okay, this is my class assembly, this is coming. If you write, this is your class assembly, this is your, our turn to conduct something, you can always mention there. Not only are you going to be reminded of that, but the children also see it in the calendar that, yes, my turn is coming and I have to do something from there. Next is inserting docs and all. You can insert those docs very easy. Whichever docs you want, you can insert from here. You can insert slides directly. If you want the children to go through the things that you want them to see, you can insert all the slides. These are all going to be inserted from your drive. Okay, the drive with which you are logged in. Okay, sheets also, forms also, charts also, they work in the same manner. One is placeholder. Okay, now this placeholder means what? Placeholder creates a place for you wherein you can ask your fellow teachers, your colleagues, or your students to insert something on your own when you are doing something on collaborative basis. आपने उनके लिए एक जगह क्रिएट कर दी है कि यहाँ पर आपको अपना मटेरियल डालना है, प्लेस होल्डर. क्लिक ऑन एडिट एंड देन यू कैन सेट ऑल्सो कि जिसके लिए मैंने ये प्लेस होल्डर क्रिएट करा है वो सिर्फ इमेज डाल सकता है यहाँ पर. ठीक है, आई विल क्रिएट अनदर प्लेस होल्डर. यहाँ पर आपको सिर्फ क्या चाहिए आप अपलोड कर सकते हैं, कुछ भी कर सकते हैं, बट इन द सेटिंग्स प्लेस होल्डर में सिर्फ गूगल फॉर्म्स डाल सकते हैं. यू कैन अपडेट. ठीक है, सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज व्हेन यू आर गिविंग दिस स्पेस इन कोलैबोरेशन टू योर फेलो टीचर्स, टू योर कॉलीग्स, टू योर स्टूडेंट्स, they wouldn't be able to insert anything else than image. They wouldn't be able to insert anything else than forms. So this is one specified. If you have given them a slides ka project, you can always specify that this is only for slides. They won't be able to insert anything else there. They have to insert their project slides here. And this works very fine with children. They wouldn't be able to insert any other app, any other file than Google Slides, the projects that they have made. So this, this placeholder works very well for these types of things, right? Now we have inserted a text box. We have inserted image. We have embedded codes. We have taken from Drive. We have tried out layouts. We have tried out all these buttons. Let's go to pages and see inside the teacher's page also. Can we make more pages? Can we make sub pages? We can. So click on these 3 dots. Inside teachers, you want a sub page named as English teacher. Then you want, say, maths teacher and a maths teacher, and you are done, and so on and so forth. Now, as you are creating sub pages, you see it is giving you a down arrow to go to English teacher page, to go to maths teacher page. Automatically, the links have been created. Okay, it will take you to that particular place where you are. And if you do not want the children to navigate, right, you have given the mails of the teachers in the title page only. Okay, आप नहीं चाहते कि बच्चे आपके टीचर्स के बारे में सारा डेटा देखें. What you can do is you can go and hide from navigation. You can go and hide from navigation. That makes what happens with that is the children see here. Only you who has created the website knows that there are more pages. This sometimes comes handy when you are still creating more pages and you do not want the children to see the undone pages. You do not want to see the children, the children to make out that you are still working on the sites and everything. So you can hide from navigation till you have completed that work, right? And this is how it works with navigation or adding sub pages. These are the properties of every page. You can go to advanced, you can give them a path and so on and so forth. Not required. Also, there is one more thing that you can do with linking or creating new pages. What is that now? What is that? Many people do not know about naming the pages. That is from the tabs itself. When you click, it will take you to that link with which you have converted or which you have inserted in the buttons only, in these buttons. So let us create one new link. Okay, the name of the link maybe is school, and the link is to the school address maybe. Maybe this is the say New Horizon school address. This is the school address. I just copied from here. Go to directions of the website, copy this map, Control C, come back to the demo website where you are working and link it, and you are done. So what happens is when you click on school, it takes you directly to the link you have attached to that website. You can give the directions to your own school also in your website. This comes very handy when children are coming for as centers, when they're looking for the centers where they have to go for the exam. So what I always gave was, not till last year, the year before that, when the children were actually going, on the website, I inserted the map for their examination center. So that if they get lost or something, on their way also on the website, they will see that this is my examination center and this is the map. This is how I have to reach it. If they get confused or something, they can always see the name of the school their centers is falling on, the map of the center, and they can reach that place. Though, they give a trial and error always before that, but you never know with a few children. So this is a very, very good handle. And see now, the icon here, the school icon, it is not like these pages. The icon is of the link, that I have created a link directly to this button. I have not named it as a different page, right? Now, I have shown you how you are going to see the preview. You will see the preview from here. This is home. Click on syllabus, go on syllabus. Then this is miscellaneous, collapsible texts, and everything are going to see, you are going to see from here. Okay. Next is publishing the site. Now you have done everything on the site that you can do, that you could have done. You want this to publish. Until you publish it, the site is not going to be visible to anybody. It is not even going to be ready for collaboration. You can't even create a link for collaboration until you publish the site first. So when you click on publish, you can give the web address. This is how the link is going to show. This is the address of your site. https://sites.google.com/narjeetkaur.com, because this is my domain, /dem. Okay, who can view my site? Who can view my site? Do I want people to see my site? If I have restricted only to this one, I want to make it public. You can restrict your website. That is, restricted means only the people that you share the link with can open. Only Learnology, which is my my little domain that I have created, people on this, or you want it to go public. So this site is now going to be public. Anybody on the internet can go and find this site, but it is only going to be viewer, because you do not want them to make changes. Or you can share from here also. You can add anybody's name here, and the site is going to be shared with that. You want them to edit or just publish, viewer? You want them to see your site, or you want them to work along with you in collaboration in making the site or in adding, deleting content from the site? You can write a small message for them to be notified. You have to notify them. So just see the website and mark the changes. And you are going to send it, and it is going to be sent to the particular, okay. You are going to be send it to the people who are you want to be collaborating with on this particular big web. Now this one option here I told you, you can always decide, manage and control where your site is going to be visible. Do you want this not to be displayed in search engines, or you want them? You can check it on and off and publish. Once I click on publish, it will create a link. Now you see this link is highlighted because now my link for the website has been created. Anytime you can go and the settings can be different. You can change the name of the website. You can view the published website. You can unpublish your website also anytime that you want. Unpublishing means no longer is this going to be available for the children to see or for any colleague of yours to see. Now review changes and publish. Every time you make changes to your website, you have to review the changes every time. For example, I am adding a footer now. Okay, I add a footer. Keep the footer very simple. Here you can write meet the teacher and give her a Facebook ID, give her number. If you want to appear, okay, you can give the number, you can give anything that you want. Okay, this footer is going to be available on every page that you go to. So this footer is appear, as the name suggests, is going to appear at the foot of the website and of the pages. You can add more fonts. You can go and select the font that you want. I'm going to make it a little bigger so that you can see it. Okay. Now every page that I go to, and I am done. So once I review it, you will see in the preview, this is the footer which is going to be shown. This is one common thing that you can keep for everything. See, meet the teacher. At the foot of every page, there is one common thing where the children can go to, or you can tell them whatever you want to decide. You want to have a Facebook account here, you want to have a common phone number of the school here. You decide and you put it as footers. Now I'm going to share one link, published link in the chat box. And let's see if you can work with us in this chat box.
Yep, we can see the site.
Yep. See if you can come here and work with it. Is it accessible, Vishali?
Yeah, we can navigate through it. We cannot edit it.
You cannot edit it.
But we are able to click on the links and navigate through it.
Okay. Let me share another link with you.
Sure.
No, it is showing me version history. That means you are able to, yeah. Yeah, it is the same thing. Let me share another. See if this works.
Yes, are you all able to see the site?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. And you can navigate through various pages.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, all right, awesome.
Switch from here and there. Only again, the email thing is not working. That's it.
Yeah, the email thing is not working, right? That I'm sure ma'am is going to go through it again. It is showing there is a typo in Gmail. वो मेल ओपन नहीं हो रहा है. Nice. Awesome. आपका स्क्रीन शायद फ्रीज हो गया ना ठीक मैम. Yeah, I tried Najit ma'am. It's working for me.
It's working, no?
Yeah, it's working for me. I think आपका वो domain वाला जो issue है ना वही होगा.
So,
You want me to
something.
you want me to share the screen and show mail wala?
Yeah. Sure. Once I'll stop the share.
Yeah. So I'm just sharing my entire screen. Okay. So I'll just do this. Okay. So I'll just click on the link. I want the text to be mailed here. Okay. And the link I'm giving my email address, vrishali.sheth@orangeslates.com, and I click on apply. The link is created here, so it's hyperlinked. And when I click on this, it's opening on my outbox. I mean my inbox automatically. So I can just write the subject, whatever I want to, and then the mail. And then
this
send.
is how it works. Yeah, this is how it works. Something in my domain is restricting it.
Yeah, I think it's a domain issue. I think, is this okay? Is this fine? Any questions?
As a collaborator, how can we use it? Say Dr. Narjit has given us the editing power. Then
Right.
how?
So you
So
can
we-
do all the things that I am able to do when we collaborate together. You can insert things, you can insert pages, you can change themes, you can do everything that I am doing when you are a collaborator along with me.
Najit ma'am, can I share? So this is my site, right? I have not even named it. Let me name it. OS LP. Okay. Can I add you as a collaborator here so that they can see, or I can add everybody as a collaborator? Can you all type
You
your
just
Gmail address in the chat box? So I can, everybody can collaborate on this site. I think आपका domain issue आएगा सबको edit करने के लिए, right?
हाँ, you're right.
आप सब email address यहाँ chat पे भेज दीजिए. I will add on this side everybody as a collaborator so that you all can also make change on the site. Yeah, Seema ma'am, I'm adding your email address. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yes. सीमा मैम का तो होगा मेरे पास शायद. हाँ. नजीत मैम, आपका डोमेन डालूं?
हाँ.
आप बोलेंगे ईमेल एड्रेस?
हाँ, डॉक्टर मेरा बहुत लंबा है, छोड़ते हैं यार. Let them all collaborate.
ठीक है. I just did that. I have sent you the access mail. Okay. मैं लिंक नहीं भेज पाऊंगी because this is not published, right?
Yeah.
हाँ, see somebody, Seema ma'am has joined. Now Seema ma'am can change. Malti ma'am has also joined. So this is how multiple people can work on the same site. Right, ma'am? This is what you want to show, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So this is how multiple people can work together. And maybe there are different pages, right? So you can create different pages. On each page is dedicated to one person so that there is no overlap.
Say, for example, we say class 10. So class 10 teachers can work in one page, and inside class 10, we can do chemistry, bio, history. They know which page I have to go to and work.
Yeah,
This is my page and I have to work here.
Yeah, I can do grade 10 English. So this page is for grade 10 English.
No, this is home page.
Oh, sorry. This is grade 10 page.
Yeah, this is
Right?
grade 10 page.
And then
In
when
pages,
I add
we can, yeah.
grade 10 English,
English.
then I can have grade 10 Hindi and so on, right?
So on and so forth.
Okay. And then we can dedicate that English will be edited by this ma'am. So whoever is English, right? Nice. I love Google site. It's really very interesting.
Yeah. One more thing, Rushali, I would like to show a few
Yeah.
other
Should I
things.
stop sharing?
You know, yeah.
Yes, all of you, please come back on the Zoom. We can explore the site. This site is shared with you. You can work on it together. No problem. Najit ma'am is sharing the site again. Yeah.
A few more things as teachers you can do. I mean, they are known as widgets. Google Sites does not allow us to insert everything on every page, though it gives us a lot of options, but it does not allow a few things. For example, if you want to write your, you want to add the WhatsApp chat that you have had with your children, or you want to insert, say, a Twitter handle of yours, a Twitter handle of the school for the parents to see what all is happening in the school and what the school has tweeted. So what you can do is, there you can go to the Twitter publish. You have to write insert publish.twitter.com hashtag. Everybody please write it down if you do not have. What you have to do is you have to write publish.twitter.com slash hashtag. Now here you want to write, what do you want to tweet? Say, you can write a handle. Say, this is my handle. Okay, this is my handle. I want to, what do I want? I want to embed tweets, or I want to embed a tweet line or timeline, or I want to, tweet a button, right? So if this is my Twitter handline, I will go on embedding a tweet. Timeline, and now you have got a code. You understand? You have got a code now. Here you type anything that you want to, hashtag, whomsoever you want to, whichever you want to, say a hashtag, or say this was the hashtag you wanted. What do you want? You copy the code. Okay, just copy the code from here. Code has been copied. Come back to your website. Now where the hell is my website? Disappeared. Here it is. You come back to your website. Wherever, say in the home page you want to insert this tweet, just click on insert, click on embed code, and paste this code here. Click on next, and you will see all the tweets from wherever you want to are inserted here. So when you run this website, you will see the tweets are run. Go back again, say this is the tweet. This is the one. You want to embed the timeline. Copy code. Code is copied. Come back to your website. Insert a code. And here you are. All these tweets are going to be inserted on your website. For whomsoever you want, your tweets or the school tweets, you can have them here. Okay. Sorry, somebody saying something? There is one more website from where you can insert a lot of apps, a lot of other things. I'm just telling you so that you can go and find it for yourself, and you can explore more and try to add as many widgets. We call them widgets. This Twitter account was a widget that I added. You can add more widgets. Elfsight.com. This elfsight.com is one website which allows you to update your website without coding. You can add a lot of widgets here. Which widgets you want? Social, maybe chats. So if, for example, you want WhatsApp chat. Okay, I click on WhatsApp chat. So once I click on this chat, this WhatsApp chat, it will show you that you can try a demo, or this is the button to go on creating the widget. I click on create widget. Okay, now one by one it will show me, is this the template? Which template do you want? This template or this template? Which template do you want for the WhatsApp to work? You want this template to work, or this is nice, huh? This is nice. We'll work with this one template. Click on continue with this template. WhatsApp phone number that you want to insert. ये स्कूल का नंबर यहाँ पर एक बिजनेस अकाउंट का नंबर जो होता है स्कूल का, you can have in the chat bubble. What do you want? This icon or this icon? So this works well. Then you are going to add to the website. Let's do something more before continuing. Okay, this was the chat bubble. Then you go to back. Okay, so this is the chat bubble, chat header. You can include any picture. Now you can include the picture of the school. Okay, so you can replace the picture, upload from your computer, any picture that you want, or any picture that you select, of your school or something, if it is a chat account of the school that you want to get inserted, or as sir said, he works with an NGO, awesome work that that NGO is doing, you can add the logo of that NGO here, right? Just open and then name. What name do you want to appear, get appeared here? Say, I'll write just NGO. What name did you say, sir, was?
GIST.
GIST. G-I-S-T, G-I-S-T.
G-E-I-S-T. G-E-I-S-T.
G-E-I-S-T.
S-T.
Then you can have the caption also that I reply within this and this time. Have custom also, custom caption. Thanks for visiting. We'll get back to you ASAP, or whatever you want to write, okay? And then these settings are done. You come back to this setting. Where do you want to position it? In a bubble like this. I think this is, I'm getting chat window is a very good option. Then what are going to be the pages? Where in all the pages or in the home page, wherever you want to write specific pages. Then chat triggers. Time, you can time the chat triggers also to open. How many seconds does it take? I'll write 5 seconds. Time on the site, again 5 seconds. You can adjust all these things, okay? And how is the appearance going to be? Colors you have written, okay? And then the start button is going to be of which shape. See, the shape is going to change when I click all these things. And then now, finally, we will write add to website. And you can sign up with Google, whichever account you have. Now my widget is ready. Okay, my widget is ready. You have to click on the plan, which plan you want. I will say I want a free plan, this one. Okay. And I click on create widget. I'm coming back to this. You can make changes because there are so many things I've added which I did not want anybody's to, everybody to see and everything. So I just come back to this and I create a widget. With creating a widget, when you click on create widget, okay, it will give you a code also. Okay, now you can add this to your website. Add to website. You will get a code. Okay, this is the code which you have to copy. This is the code. Copied code. Go back to your website. Wherever you want to insert this WhatsApp chat in the website, you can do. For example, this is here I want to embed. I go to embed code. I click on this and insert. So when they pull up this, when they go through this, they will be able to see your number and they will be able to contact you directly on the phone number of the school. This comes very handy. See how it is working? It comes very handy when you are working with the school. Give the school's phone number. It increases the business for the school. You can do a lot of things here with the chat options. Not only this, you can go to applications and see what all applications also. You can add a verification for the child age if somebody is coming to you, or there are so many other applications that you can apply. So all these are the widgets. I'll just share the name of the website. I request you all, please go and try. This is a awesome site. An awesome site. You can insert, you can make your, free of cost website with these widgets. You can include WhatsApp, you can include Facebook, you can include chat, you can include so many things for nothing at all. You do not spend even a single penny, and this website is also free. Only if you are going for very advanced kind of a thing are they going to charge you. Otherwise, all the applications like WhatsApp and Facebook, it's feedback, number of people who have visited, etc., are all free for you. You can add as many widgets as you want. I'm just sharing this website in the chat box. I go and find the chat box. I have to look for chat box. I'm not used to working on Zoom. I have to look for chat box. Where is the chat box? This is a very, very good website. I love this website. I put a lot of widgets from here in my, account. This is a Twitter feed. These are reviews. Okay. These are chats. This is banner. You can embed a PDF. You can go for a number counter. How many people visited you? How many people saw your website? How many people came and visited? All these things you can do with, this website. It's an amazing website. Amazing. Also, if you want to make your app from this website only, I'm going to name the place from where you can do that. Thumbelink is one place. Thumbelink. Now, Thumbelink is one app creation website. App creation app. It's a very good thing to say. My video is not available? Yeah. So this Thumbelink is one app creation place. You go there, you can create your own apps. Very simple. It is very simple to see. You do not have to pay anything to anybody for creating apps for your own schools. ये जो हमने अपनी वेबसाइट क्रिएट करी है, इसी के लिंक के साथ आप बड़ी जल्दी ऐप क्रिएट कर सकते हो वहां जाके. Within 5 minutes, your app is done. क्योंकि आपने अपनी वेबसाइट पे सारी चीजें डाल दी हैं. वही चीजें आप अपने ऐप में चाहते हो. Just go, link it, and see how beautiful your app looks like. So these are a few things you must try. Everybody.
Awesome. I think we are towards the end of the session. Any questions? Seema ma'am left. She had a power problem, so she left. Momita ma'am, Sabyasachi sir, Malti ma'am, Shivraj sir. Any questions? I have shared the link in the WhatsApp as well. I'm sorry. I've just shared the link in the WhatsApp. Thumb link and the elf wala. I've shared it in the WhatsApp. Yes, sir. You were asking something.
There's last part, that elf's widget part, if it can be said a little bit more.
Yeah, that was what I was
Sure,
actually
sure.
about to ask you.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. I know this is very exciting. It really works very well. Teachers get, you can do so many things with your own website. So here I am in elfsite.com, and I have to look for my application. So where are my applications? For example, I am looking for another application, say WhatsApp chat हमने डाल दिया, countdown timer, YouTube testimonials डालते हैं, ठीक है? Demonstrate if somebody is writing testimonials, how it can be, or say
That number counter, is it here?
number counter, like how many people visited? Okay. I'll have to look for that, the reviews. Just a moment. I think I have it in my. We'll have to look for that, but you can always find. You can always
you can
look
go
for
for
it.
No problem.
I'll just there is no search button I'm able to locate here. If there was a search button, then definitely you can locate what you find. Can I take something else?
Yes, yes,
Just
sure.
to show how it works?
Sure, sure.
Yeah. Say, for example, I want to see Google reviews. Okay. It was here only. Anyways, I want to see the Google reviews, like what kind of reviews am I getting, or I want to see in chats. WhatsApp we have done. Let's create a all-in-one, maybe Messenger, WhatsApp, Telegram, everything. Or you want a Facebook chat, or you want a Line chat, Discord chat, whichever you want. Or in e-commerce, let's say a countdown timer, banners, pricing, click to call kind of a thing, paying button where you can pay. Let's go with this one. This is also very handy. So you can write with, whichever template works for you. Share, you buy me a coffee. You can donate by here. Okay. You can pay with PayPal. This is nice. I'll go over with this template. Click on this template. Now, what type of a button do you want here? Share me a coffee. You can change this. Say, you can write, buy me a coffee, whatever you want. Okay. And then button is for donate. You can change the name of the donate and say, help us. Then button text level one, PayPal, text you want to write PayPal, or icon you want, Visa, which all payments are you allowing? Visa, MasterCard, MS, Discover, all these I'm allowing, and the style. Now, what kind of a style do you want? You want it large. I want it large. Auto, button color. You can choose the color. This color works for you, right? Or no color works for you. Whichever color you choose, you can write. Okay. Then PayPal in your border settings also you can do. What kind of bigger, smaller borders that you want, and the color of the border you can choose. What kind of color do you want? You can give the name to your widget. Say, pay us, pay here, or help us, whatever. And I click on save. Once I save it, it is going to ask you to select the plan. Say I select 0 plan, free wala plan. Now I have the installation code for the same, right? I just have to click to copy. I copy it from here. I go back to my website. I click on embed. Okay, there is one more way to embed things also. Just double click on any area. You can embed from this area as well. Just double click anywhere. So rather than going to this place, you can come back to this place or also an embed a code and click on next. Click on insert, and here it is. Okay, when people will click on this, they will be able to pay through howsoever they want. Right? Sorry? They will be able to pay through Visa, through MasterCard, through Amex, through Discover, howsoever you want.
Awesome. I think this add-on, no, this is not an add-on, but a different site. Elf site is really,
These are
really
widgets.
amazing. Widgets. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool widgets. Sure. Awesome. Any more questions? We will have to wrap up quickly because Najit ma'am has another session to give at 4. So Najit ma'am, I'll quickly thank you, and if you want to exit, you can. I'll have like a 2-minute chat with the participants. Thank you so much, Najit ma'am. It's really, really, really awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. If you get stuck anywhere, Prashali has my number, my email ID. Please, connect, and we can sort something out. We can figure out the problems and we can do it together.
Please, yes, definitely. Najit ma'am, we can excuse you for your session, please. Thank you so much. Yes, so dear participants.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Najit ma'am. Thank you so much. We'll connect again soon.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. So Najit ma'am had a session. That's why I told her to exit. I'll just take 2 minutes of yours. So I hope this was helpful. I like yesterday also we discussed, some of you were there yesterday, we discussed that these are all, if you practice, you learn better, you explore, you learn better, and the more you use in your classroom or your daily life, you learn better, right? So try to use as much as possible. If you're stuck, you can click a picture and send it to me, or you can, type a message and send it to me. Like today in the PPT Wala group, in some other group, somebody had a question and the trainer was there and she answered it and it got resolved. So please do ask. And that's how, we can create this community of learning and growing together.
Sure.
Right. I'm just sharing my screen. Give me one moment. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just sharing what happened. It's okay. I'm sharing our site. We have a special session that we're going to keep on 15th of July. That is what I wanted to show you all. Give me one moment. Yeah, so it is skill developments on 15th of July. It is celebrated as World Youth Skill Development Day. NEB talks a lot about skill development, and that's what we thought. I think teachers need to know how we can develop skill in the classroom using various strategies, how vocational courses are important for the students and teachers both. So how to take up vocational courses, how we can focus on entrepreneurship for students, how can students start earning, and so on. So a lot of things we are going to discuss on this day. So please register for this session. It's free. It's on 15th of July, being World Youth Skill Day. And of course, we have other sessions. We have a session on book creator, how you can create storybooks, how you can create, students can create projects. So project-based learning, how we can take a project-based learning in the classroom using book creator. It is partially free. It has some paid features as well. Free features so that it can be used very effectively. We have a session on Canva. We have one more session which is free, which is Netiquettes for educators. We have been sharing links to students. We have been sharing online sites to students. How to make sure that students are not navigating to something else other than what you have shared with them. Right? So some netiquettes for all educators to make things safe, the learning environment safe. Right? So these are a few things that I wanted to share with you. And yeah, the group is active. You can please ask your questions, and that's it for the day. Anything else that you would like to share or know about, I'll be happy to connect with you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Momita ma'am. Anything you would like to add?
In fact, Momita is my student long
Oh,
back. Momita
that's
was my student during 90s. Huh?
ah. Oh,
Now,
that's
I
now
used to be so
she is a
scared of
teacher.
my sir at that time, long back when I was in class 11. But since then, he has kind of become kind of my God, you can say. Yeah,
oh,
I've always followed him everywhere.
how nice. So which subjects do you teach, Momita ma'am?
I'm a teacher of English literature.
English literature.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Sabyasachi sir, what subjects do you teach?
I'm teaching biology and
Biology.
environmental science.
I can vouch personally that he's one of the best biology teachers, and probably that is the reason why biology is one of my favorite subjects till date.
That's lovely. That's lovely, ma'am. Ma'am, just not to force fit anything, but we have a session, a very interesting session at 5 today, which is experiential learning in English by Ruchi Sengar, ma'am.
Okay.
If at all it interests you, this is just for your information.
She was on another day. She was there on that TED. No? TED.
No.
You were there, Momita, on other day?
The other day, yeah, I was there.
Which one? Which one?
The first day, the TED lesson.
TED.
The TED
Yes.
one. Okay.
You can go for English. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll see to it.
Yeah. It's not a force. It's just that information,
Yes,
because
yes.
when you said English.
Since it's a Sunday, I think I can manage that. That is what.
Yeah, you can go
The
through the
only-
details, and if it interests you, if it excites you, please join. Otherwise,
How do I connect? How do I connect to that session?
the session is on the site. I can send you the link so that you can browse through it, and if you want, you can register.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shivraj sir. It would have been great if you can see you or hear you. We have just seen your name even on that day, even yesterday, not that day, yesterday. Shivraj sir, if it's possible for you. Anyway, no force. It's okay. We can connect some other day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm
Thank
sending
you.
you the link if it.
Thank you so much. Yes, yes, do.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.